Amma munyina makwa baba jasu media so live on OK 101.7 FM and the almighty platform I do one money broadcast it across the world. Your High Life Radio, your Kings Jersey Radio, so New Jersey, NASPA Radio, UK, Abronye and we got to FM PK live to me for your mom. Good evening, Aquaba. But more Europe near there. Good evening, Aquaba. So mamo and High Life Radio, Kings Jersey Radio. Good afternoon, because momo US and Canada. Yeah, mama Aquaba. Be jasu near your friend Vim lady of Fabuka. Still lie Ghana politics, so hashtag still lie hashtag Ghana politics. But to make it means what PK live all the way. YouTube, so your live so a Vim Lady online, YouTube, and so to also make me join a link now so they are actually watching. The Abronye issue is a court not remanded. I'm my journey case, I think to Friday, but I think say Abronye case and diversionary taxes for opposition, diversionary taxes for government. Obia diverting home from the major issues. Obia abayo opposition, there's diversionary taxes going both ways. Because tell me why make us say the Ghana for your refugees because of Nkoaa Ekoso Sola Tuna Kaba area ho. Ebinum have been forced to flee. You will have Boko conflict, which should be a priority. You diverting attention from Boko conflict. 24-hour economy, a major priority area for President Mahama. When also focusing on the to me focus on because everything is about Abronye. Opposition for no so the biggest opposition, the strongest. And I critique some of the things because only say part of Tamaya Tunsium bed or Honko Sakumono in Sioniho. Yeah, beto kanye mwema insure for not to say yeah increase tariffs are more to be produced. They may have to shut down. These are the bread and butter issues. Boko conflict is starting and it's still ongoing. We are not prioritizing Boko so that we can handle it properly and end it. Abronye issue not take center stage. And for the first time, Mintani A plus and but I agree with A plus. The focus should be on Obia Fayesika Young Cochino. And then that is when Obama age in that age in a prosecute in terms of social evidence. No what to me, just say because issues, cases about corruption involving politicians in I forget it. Opposition to forget it. Whichever it is, I mean, no prosecute. You're discharging for want of prosecution because attention and can be caught into cases are very important because Abronye the Obia who's a political because you see a political in so far as say IGP not one IGP and Kasay support the IGP coming but IGP and Kasay and the reason why in the long term pushes say the appointment of IGP must be based on other bodies. And I better appointed not because of the president, because there's an unspoken language, an unspoken obligation. We say it's a they are buying or epe because IGP were less than 1 year. And he said about obey extension of the contract in it, because constitution is civil servants or more pension. You bet me a buying for bet me more extension 2 years, another extension 2 years until all 4 years. Into me, I should say, right, who knows why a word or no extension be open. Into even if President Mama and phone call crown friend and our chief of staff crown friend is Abronye or just to show because how is it one pesia accoutrement? How many coach Abronye? I don't know my baby uncle Boku. I don't do Boku de Moko for 2 for and coca and send mama. Clearly, this is a double standard issue, especially when even west, extending it to even a handful. Extending it to judges, or just said, or when you didn't confront them not once, not twice. It on that score, morally, that IGP should not even arrest anybody. You can invite him and caution him to massa. At the end of freedom of speech, but baby, I'll connect through. Language now used to know, and yet, careful. I don't hear me first time IDP should have warned Abronye. In fact, all people for Nankasa should have been the first people warning Abronye. The NPP people should have been the first people warning Abronye. In fact, okay, it's the same way. A Bimukra go catch about me, man, you and you. Then you say, oh, mean Suma Abronye. Yes, grant us one Sumano, but the oil, it is appearing, say, a munipa, because Obian Abronye, a regional chairman. You see, but sometimes we blame me about me. I can now because Abrantier no, I know who dear him for no me at the atem no. Abrantier no. Honestly, send this if one calling it to order. It is all the question about me, concept about me. I should have called the person, or for that matter, MPP for no should have called a Abronye to order. Now, if you can know what conscience and precuse, say no, Obi a young cochino in the other Abronye do ya, a asem. Eduana ye no. Officially, you say we can confidently say Ghana no atem didie aba part of your politics. Atem didie aba part of your politics and it's a shame. It's a shame say atem didie ya ma aba part of your politics. Because also vim pan Abronye de kasa to say why would you do that? And what's him? And the fact say supposedly NDC for ni pe bi akoye bi anka na hwe no. It doesn't mean say on so koye. Well, indeed, I didn't a diversionary tactic. Said the American no a diversionary tactic. Because I mean this. I think that for the last couple of days, we've had a situation where my minister was way. We've had this situation. Ghana for refugees or Cote d'Ivoire. Ghana for mo. Adani refugees or Cote d'Ivoire. I don't know president and your fellow Ghanaians about this. Cote d'Ivoire for ena share yen crop for amaye because in Tokwesi parts of Savannah region ade. And this is not a national issue that ought to warrant a whole IGP in a squad. In fact, Anope, there's another one. Of 4 police officers. They've been killed. 4 police officers. I'll come to that one. President Mama flagship program back. President Mama major project or or Ghana for. And this is a very good project. Meanwhile, this week I can't want seminar. And the idea and to me back our project. So why? Because Abronye issue attention. And which is cooperative system of farming. And now Kamboma cumulatively can help improve agri sector. And there's also another issue. A diversion tactics for opposition for government. National service scheme. You saw the Nkoaa credit over 1,000 names. Also, but we cannot talk about it. MPP for opposition. They are supposed to be the strongest opposition party. And come push a bind for a bind to do the correct thing. Almost diversionary tactics, Abronye occupy. Meanwhile, there's a big contest going on to select the next person. Obey the MPP, obey flag wearer for that matter. Obey Timiama alternative government in waiting to NDC. In 2008, President Mahama at least we will be able to have what options are we getting? A NDC and a MPP, and what are the available a year? Eduma. Nina Abronye issue, I divert attention. Nina Abronye issue not divert attention. But me the kese wo mu pa ma me boko. Any Ghana for na dane refugees Cote d'Ivoire no. Any the fact that 4 police officers have been shot. IGP and so share what the friend saying cars one kasa IGP wo call boko na no nya wo ka na kasa senka e ka kitikiti bin command for no kwa de ba so e ka kitikiti command for na kasa nkomo de ba so. And so IGP joining in our Nanka, we should be having fellow Ghanaians about Boku situation because this is a national situation. Boku the end deteriorated Metumia Babedu Kumasi. 3 people have been stabbed, killed in Kumasi. Still, you declare state of emergency. Galamsey, according to 4th Estate newspaper, almost say NDC MP. Galamsey another diversionary tactics. Diverting attention. The Abronye there so. It is their national issues. Ebiani to say they are no pay no could you talk black persona easier for condemn me easier for attack on kata. If I who could you talk black if I who won't call for other refugees in other people's countries. We are not posting about it. There's conflict in Boko. You are not posting about it. You are not even going there. You are not dealing with the issue. Mutu wako kan Israel for any kata. And I kata for music omu here to come and put in a word for them because omu compare oil obusie bi akwa ko jinti na wasi yes it said ye ne kata for na ebe ye you said ebe drew on e kopa busia na. But chale adebo on many see the politics into me dey want to me ko. But there are priorities. What happened to Galamsey? Just before I hear to Aba, the issue of that Galamsey no should be declared a national disaster. There should be a state of emergency. Suddenly, we are talking about other things. The IGP, don't be influenced by say, say amount contract to extend or retirement, for 2 years and another 2 years, President Mahama, vision kesiye di nanim. Ono aba ye no ka kire niam bi obetimi aye ora aka ho in fact Abronye amukoko chichin we awasa motia no ena president Mahama Kreshia ba omia wo sa ayie no omukọ ena ka wo ho na ba wo sa president Mahama kwa ka cheze one Abronye nkasa nya sa e bekọ akọchi no na de ebe ye no onu krobenu no ho that should have been no mo ko kan che mo report no ma ba omia na chese ka president Mahama fa hye ba omia kon sa Abronye koso no yes sir ene na mema IDP ache no enti na ni awu koche no na chese waka che ba omia na ba omia nkose ntu ni nipa nfo ntu china there's no excuse for chino ya che but the focus of chino should be on ora omo first can omo first can wie makoche omo wie say the plus can the people have taken the kusempoa bring back the money plus interest monkoje ye na monya kwanche Abronye case yenim say whatever happen Nkoaa it's a political case and said the political cases aye nyina wo Ghana from Koko anyido de a friend say wuntumi de kosi hwan Kennedy Agyapong Nkoaa political cases Nkoaa opuni krom prosecute no court 8 years go do nolly prosecute Nkoaa so don't waste your time on unnecessaries 24-hour economy na we by now the IGP should be thinking about say yeah my banks ko 24-hour economy police for do say na be hia yeah my momo for nyina ye 24 hours the police for say na be hia to guard momo for and say ye kumomo no na say hwe kunkuma ekoso immigration officer ye koku no ade abeche kumwe state of a friends insecurity state of insecurity enye de hia ni IGP enye de hia and it's any a coaching for or and all the target is on political opponent. Mama should be you. Now, yeah, Magana, I politics are too predictable. MPP Bob Betchy, NDC Bob Betchy, and Tunina Nkoaa. Now you're wasting national resources. Now, police for una mania, a Jumanka and Kabana, the police should be doing other things. The police are wasting their time and unnecessary things. IGP yourself, ye can be my name. I'm sure this is compared and paricho. I'm sure this I was pushing for you, IGP. See, I done paria changing police hierarchy structures no from region to district. Between national. I'm a BBI done paria center no at headquarters. Can be a man waba. Now waba. Let us see that the policing is policing. Let us see say policing. Oh yeah. But man, don't be fixated on say person angry. Yeah, ma appoint a contract ni become no. Because history, legacy, and our no. So would you one day cry in office now? That your legacy, no. You'll be remembered by how you led the police service. You'll be remembered by say, oh, no, saying and a police eduman jiran and also saying a police eduman improve. How well was the police? Now IGP under your 4 police officers shot dead in Sampa. In the state of insecurity in Ghana worsens day by day. 4 police officers shot dead. IGP. Yeah, my who the same vim for the same van, the same accoutrement for Sampa coaching for no police officers number. Almost a person. Almost almost for here justice. Their life also matters. Koho. You're at IGP. Some panekochi or mobra. 4 police officers gunned down. Broad daylight. Kochi or mobra. Police if one so yere omo ma. Omo abusuafo. Go and bring them. You see, Bokwa semasi and Kenye. More politicians cry, you can't even have the to do it. One sign who say I fed you 2 for the mess every day. Unka Bokwa semunye. And Tokwesi ewo solar area. Amanko for Johnny Coco. I mean, they are not saying I'm a Ghana for now we are refugees. Hey. And IGP, you are not telling us anything. Minister of Interior to Wada. Wanum brodo ni cheese yada. Defense minister cried himself na bamo wo be fa no koi, but there's an acting defense minister. All of them are asleep. Almost way. All of them. Yera a year first saying, Okuje to black wako kan kata and Israel for us. Okuje to way. The Ghanaians who have become refugees in Cote d'Ivoire. The Ghanaians who have become even Ghana foreign students or my stranded because of almost scholarship for Ebasa. On TikTok no more stress. Mama $10, mama $3, mama say. From day one, Abronye Arrest-Diversionary and because look, I am not a fan of Abronye. Onye madam fo. Men penny star. Said you boom no. I mean, and now on Monday I'm back and catch them say look, the history of MPP, the brand MPP no nanam judgments and modema MPP no. It was a bourgeoisie party. Elite party, a crash for party, you won't get them. Into Abronye Subano and MPP for typical character. Into almost can be been and no man can. Joby and supporting Abronye, but Missy A plus captain very clearly. Yeah, dear here on Sunny idea, Pata. Yeah, dear here. It's unnecessary to waste police human resource, police time. Instead of dealing with the insecurity, about protecting police for which is Abronye. Abronye me say obi obaba betena bontin do be and obi anya be man chen bi o sa ni pakro no kwa no onye be ma ono kwa no vimlet ono kwa no toothless and obi ti say Abronye you can dismantle him and make him useless one minute be Abronye you can dismantle him and also ama intelligence surveillance force of edinachi wo de mom trailing no wo ko ani etre no on to me nye hute Abronye now oh man AK-47 and now the man pump action. What the man 48 caliber crash obeti me cooking pa. On to me. Oh yeah vimless. Obia oka no ni vim. Oh yeah huna because politics. You see and I Abronye there now is influenced by the fact that NDC for no mu obi odi atemo. It's a normal opposition then enso yampo obi onu to be di atema ye. It's even MPP for no crown we are against the Abronye ye no. It's as if an NDC for obi odi atemo to there. Mama Abronye so na hono to di attempts are. That's what is going on. Na ya Ghana youth no ya na yenso your sorry e di echire no. Atem di politics e be boa create jobs to je mo because enka by now the youth should be policing President Mama agenda ba. Oh de mai. And America no. A Greek minister, one of the hard-working members in President Mahama, Erikopoko, so Nkoaa kitten next month. And how you that by now should be asking, Sikasen Amudishem. Obi Benye Biana. Moyan raging, and I say Moyan district. How much? More policy. How many jobs na mube create? These are the things that you should be checking. Local government minister and national service, then by now ask. National service for what you are. How much of Sikana mu claim say another phone no more ready no have you retrieved? Say come to me the amaya to me the aye bibia na. Eke be to me the aye aduma na. These are the questions the youth must be asking. Obia Nkoaa Abronye. Me say Abronye or them 100 days to cry they will be forced to release because look Martin Pebu case or do Supreme Court account to and Ghana say Supreme Court kasa court in bia wanna see bia is binding on them. Supreme Court say all offenses are bailable. It's not just so come be crowd, you don't court a bema bail. But just need the whole discussion, no. Until the agenda just to show Abronye where the power light come find them, find 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks near money bail, no coffee. The same kodo. That the issue bench warrant to crime and crying as Supreme Court say bench warrant and cry. They same go do with some. Emposiada. You focus on said you build your mind. Now brochure for ne pay say ye to so mo. They focus on the necessaries. Yeah, but tu nsuo mo. Me sit my bra come to 12 ya tu ye nsuo mu nyina ye nyansuo. Ye nyansuo be 1 week ni nsuo ni wo. Sakumo no cry the Chris. Madam for Christmas how many was 2 weeks ni nsuo ni wo. A bounce a low pressure into to mean say be going good polytank. These are critical issues. Ghana water for say young two so ma want to me my ensure. Critical issue. Ye jai. Galamsey said the fourth estate can fourth estate Nkoaa we he. Ma me kire mo. Galamsey NDC MPs involved in Galamsey. Fourth estate paper. Baby anama na say ye adwuma woro. Am omo dem MP no kra picture ba. Ah ono yi obi. President Mama order say mo bi anya Galamsey no. Ono MP na tumi atro letter akwa command national security for say mumma security na mo guard and crop for no mo ya Galamsey. Just say he doesn't even unferry the boss outside the akwa Galamsey. Me what is the same Galamsey Professor Agyapong see declare state of emergency. The same Galamsey see declare state of the emergency. And so whole NDC MP etumi nya kukuduro ko catch am say ah yeah mumma security ni Galamsey. Yeah, the IS a big Galamsey. The president, Mama, we will go Galamsey. So give us security, make with Galamsey more. Hey. Now, opposition for no so and come on and omu yo madme ya. A common on check some of these things. No opposition for no so to other. Because NPP for contest no more in the election of the next leader for the party, it should be a priority. Because then the better says a president, Mama, we had 4 years now, and you see, and it's even critical. The selection of MPP candidates is very critical. Because a year first saying President Mama 4 years to say 1 year and what are you? Yeah, was September, but technically President Mama will 3 years. Even you can't critically President Mama can 2 years. Because the last year in a bear campaign, it's whether a year first saying chief of staff nebedi nadia. A see don't get any bed nadia, and I recopoku in the bed nadia no. Tension about starting first from this year, say President Mama and to me and yen a juma between now and 2020, ever say 2027. That's it. Because 2028, they need the whole year. I'm going to be shut up and be a bear campaign. Now, if their own kind politics, I am that and maybe an usa. Nanado neighbor, Miamu dear. Nanu ya, Mananado, slow down. Nanado finance, Nanado finance minister and went last minute a project that would run people or more commercial and Kosiaga. Because when the people form their mind against you, the President Mama technically has 2 years. 2 years. 2027 their campaign year. Because 2028 campaign year. They say don't get your bonnet there. And we could book back bonnet there. Chief of staff back bonnet there. Into the election MPP 4 year very critical. Why the bedi madie? Or issue base. Now issue has been clouded by Abronye issue. Because for instance, Baumia say a subono mo de bono so no ontua we na ye no kre. Na kasa no nkasentia. Canada Agyapong so have mathematical calculation be akache Baumia nko for find S. If NDC lose so amount of vote. Now if it took NDC 8 years to be able to recover and no recovery no 300,000 votes the NDC they back can hold. It is about Baumia lose 1.7 and how many years will it take to recover and increase the vote? And now what's about we need to find S. But you see, I say yes, by a critical question you can Agyapong Busano. But that issue again has been swallowed because of Abronye Nkoaa. Me see, Abronye issue need and MPP for Ankasa crash at him, then should have called him to order. And I'll give the credit to Agyapong in the team. Omuna shut some cats, Baumia, one call for. But you see, it wasn't Baumia's call. Abronye said, when you call out Baumia, the 20 money di, na Baumia ko kajen the jaye. And the quite bit to no sanka. Now I also say something because Abronye to be catch say, Agyapong, and I started at them the way. Agyapong, and they camera, started saying for camera see a Sony and fire opponents. And to me, so may man the double dose of what he did. But the munyina mo anya madwene say you focus on the necessary. Munsabeti form. Munsabeti form. Be ya mo say 2028 no wo akire. Eni akire. But more importantly, say nka mo be yem mo adwuma ye in opposition. Said the aban so would deliver President Mahama mandate, it was specific. Obama has very specific job. 128 days or itemizing yam obey. Now 128 days the question, and so no, and then na president to achieve. So who does ya okujeto black one. Any former auditor general, the former attorney general. How many of those cases and nobody are court at this week? How many of those cases in and I walk out or prosecuted successfully? None. Yo, 18. Baby, good. And I came here and I told you, say, look, the Lord does not lie in anybody's anus. It doesn't lie in anybody's mouth, and it doesn't lie in anybody's hands. Mudi matem. Me voice ne who are no man catch me. Go me ni adajem and sume. Mudi atem. The Lord does not lie in anybody's mouth or anybody's anus. When you kwachi, at any Bank of Ghana for gold nugu. I know Sami physics, they say gold or manyano. You cannot just stand up and yell, kwachi. Where is your law? Where is your authority? Say I can't say law, no matter say citizens can effect arrest. They're specific, and that is even the exception to the general rule. The general rule is a police upon Exception is say citizens who bet me achi. Name terms and conditions apply. Said they be American no. Yes, citizens, sorry, I know akwachi. Unless there's no police officer, and unless Bonene Koso right in front of you, what you hear, so I was told the common police. Me say, all around those yana, the command attend general, do those son or prosecuting successfully. Zero. That should be the focus. Said the na plus come. And what I say focus. Say simple te pobia ka kojibra. Nanka ba stop for boys here na no president akomo mo tractor and the president ayade pa. Yen fa mo nka omo ho. Yen institutionalize no. Se betime an regional base cry. Then your region be at ba stop boys be no more year juma. These are the things we must focus on. And you don't necessaries. Abonye na me say ono AK-47 busanso wa to be dana. One man 47 caliber on to me hwe. And to call him and caution him. And IGP invite Baumia and Tia Baumia Baumia boy in Kasa. Invite MPP National Executive say Munamo regional executive near dealing with the issue. And yes, sir, mention Western National Resources when people are dying in Boko. Over 300 people have died since Boko conflict. 300 people have died. Now say the president Mama Kasaka, oh, NDC baby assume you Boko. Now she Boko na anye ne seno. I say cow. Boko and anye ne seno. Boko anye ne se. And as I say, so all area oh says I become and conform to refugees. Cote d'Ivoire. We have critical issues. We are in a country where 4 police officers. Imagine say if another buy a 4 police officers you cool and counting the gebeti. Ghana and Kazana standard not a double. Senanado abreso, and yet 4 police officers. Ya Ghana or more down, you come on more. Ngabana, I can be ya president Nanado pressure sa. I'm more about the state of a fellow Ghanaians. Yan prioritize the issues a fire home. Ne enjoy and Kolania mana ye no. Yenjai never be one my and necessary. But my fan cock and the Japan issues no. Na me fan about me as a fair. Sam Brian the champion can the Japan as no mokano. Or no sika was say when people more. You go shock. Na on kasa on brage. If you go for about me and say, who see last me can say honorable by the champ as more cat about me and Paka Pramano. Sa language you need he should have toned down. What some say, I'm spending greater Eastern region. Me Brian the champion, me I'm a sponsor, Obien himself will sponsor Eastern region. But you bow me at the anything change. Or no, I say, put your name no Robin sa the honor. You know, Obehu sa the honor. By Uncle Canada.
I'll be the next president. I'm telling you today, I'll be the next president. Okay.
I like Canada Japan, you know. And you dear, I can dear. Which you much time cry, I can dear. Not bad. The Church of Canada Japan when your new team members be. That's the first one don't know Mudiagro. I feel I say, oh yeah, you must solid. I'll come to Baumia and about Baumia. He's not sleeping at all. What the heck? Maybe do I mammy to us, mamma? Wow, and the Canada campaign no just no bagawaya cry. But Baumianso responded.
Party as the year Abronye Arrest-Diversionary 2024 elections. Sika mitime raising Emma party no ABC that ever your party history. ABC that pickups are heading Nedema constituencies over the regions, over 300 pickups. And say using in the constituencies. Say in the constituencies, the pickups are being used. Yeah.
No sika or the man yasem keto pickups. And the pickups are now being used in the constituency. Pickups are now being used in the constituencies. You know, the pickups are now being used in the constituency. I think this is a response to Abronye Agyapong and also a response to Kennedy Agyapong. Fire back. That's what Baumia has done. To fire back at them. Fire back at the two people. Fire back at the two people. That's what technically he has done. And the team for no to me Baumia team for said they are all those, most of them are those who were part of the government. No? And almost say, look, Baumia ko when yen some fun in Nkoaa udete.
Yeah. Party the name, you see, I hear this say, Sikafo, and the year here for now, yeah, here for the party, no, Abronye party, no, Mimika home, yeah, the other joining Dr. Baumia, I hear for the other, no. Tam na ye Pesica, yeah, MPP, no, and Sikafo, no more, hey, and some of the person mechana, no, I hear me, will wait me, when I'm poor Tradi Edika. Yeah, Pesica 1990s now, and son, yet a party now, yeah, Sicado, and the other a do point to be 2000 election 1999, no, near Nick Capreba. A member to see why you call baby, ever call Pesica, I mean, yeah, MPP, a buy a party, yeah, I buy winning machine, no, sad dependent, no, we are dead, was Caro, no money, baby, no one more Capredim. Yadia ye two sakwa no monte say ye gya ye dum wagada ha say ada ni pen bi ye din yes ye ni bi ko but mo ye wasikafo mo hia wo a mo misa won say ansa na MPP ebe win first election no emma do mo diskaba do mo he enne bibia ba ebi mo afakwa bi so wo mo anya sika de chawo do mo di twayempoa let me can here for party no ho Abronye party no me ka ho Dr. Baumia woka ho pay that wo twabrofobi okoshe musa was say unfortunately some of us do not have the kind of money that is being splashed around just like the rest of you me to more pio me ye note bi komo bi wapada kasa only says can be mo says can be no one the only delegate no omu ye ni says can be mo sika no monfa party no a member moja and yeah and I say asokofo and zona medasu ni nyina no ye nyina no anya sika sab wo ma sabri say ebi mo adibia ye eti mo ma yensu yenkwa dibi ye dibi na busubu nibi o ma no sika die nkwa na aba sika o ma nimu sika die nkwa na aba ne nan say ye kwa ye election no Mobakaya, obi bibia wopenti ya brega na ha brebre campaign na Dr. Baumia campaign ya the half near the ka apacha amagana for no obi orun kwa ni bibia wopenti na ye wie ya na be gina say oye kramani if you want to be the president abodam sem say ya kan wagana ha ya kan sebwa ha Adasi amadi matra enfie aduodu nine. Na munim sabi kraboni. Papa we mohwe aduama na aye you know. Na Sunday program bi okoye no abrochire eni abrofo de batra ya muhu na monhwe. Me am se bete brofo na me tie papa brofo wote abrofo mu na economics they work kind of say enna nila wanda le raje no. Ya fa papa we am my president wo Ghana ha. Ya be bro top.
Eti campaign no so no ba o mi ani ni team no no so ma keke start no yera obi enim the controversial and papa we keti am no and no so ka to man fa ba o mi amba. He's also speaking for ba o mi amba. And no confo bebe very quick and no mo twi keti am on adwan besu se na 99 no 1999 wo ka no na ba o mi so wo wa na 99 no so na Canada Japan so no wo ho no na. Eti politics no should not be reduced to any starting party no. And yeah, because the Ketia Modi came to patches and na a church about me only my Abronye. You see, oh, see Abronye party, the young for the party, no, Baumia to connect as a moon in Amunim say, more one camp. A dinner as Abronye at them didn't know the Muni Mumbiana. I said, one more cock cano aside their cock chicken home. Was that cock pay as some but again, I'm saying, say, when you know, a bit me a diversionary tax because issues, like I say, oh, issues now, when they say you need to do the right thing. Right thing in the sense, say, more selectively than select the right person. Say, Mahame, we are 4 years now. That person can competently, validly continue a Juma President Mama, no. Simplicity. Yeah, no. Obia person, onipane be Juma, betimi amagana. They penny job creation. And the boys engage you, oh, yo, muni Juma ye. Omuni Juma, Edmani. Boys see baby near Juma ye. And on my boss, son, or money. People have become frustrated because there are no jobs. And then the politicians are about Pama boys here. Could the attempt na beji 20 Ghana? Could the attempt na beji 1,000? Could the attempt bra na beji say? And we cannot continue like that. We can see President Mama vision, which is 24-hour economy. No, and Kenya opposition is solid. That opposition can scrutinize that policy. Check them saban chair. What no? Saban so on the right path. What me are bind to do the right thing so that at the end of the day, no, the people now, will be able to get value for money. Will be able to get value for money. Unfortunately, no, I can't go way too money. And we trace some IGP, Abronye unnecessary arrest. An arrest that MY arrest at the end of the day, no, every time I come back to the same issue. Ever come back to the same issue, which is that Obi and Tuminko Jelino. A political case. A political case that at the end of the day, a woman. You see, it's my careful what we are doing. Mama, very, very careful. Let me read some of your messages. I think a diversionary tactics from the main issuer, and president, ebetimi aboye na yetumi solution because President Mama by no so pentem only time. He has wasted enough time in his first term. And this time, no on sign wasted time. So what I say, on sign wasted time. MFP problem, man, he will not do that. And that is why a lot of people overwhelmingly voted for President Mahama because they can see the vision in their or you know. So, it's my reading more messages in Bina. Could just say the right person for MPP is Honorable Ken. Case closed on the KTM on the asset or the opener or can. Or he now say or see KTM on the concept no yet. You don't worry, allow the man to Ghana someone say law is the law. The law is the law. Well, the law is the law. Mumuka law is the law. Now, what do you understand by the law is the law? The law is the law against Obi Odidi attempt nano. And the law is the law today against Abronye too. That is what it should mean. It shouldn't mean that the law is the law against Abronye Nkoaa, but the law is not the law against other people. Able kumaya nkofo kobo ha wakumsi. Uhu omonim. And when it's on my crocro de John, you see a doma cocotte, you convict you, you bought 500,000. What nonsense? What nonsense? Able kumake ne buy no. Azoka ko akotiano koka so bekum a minority leader no. You inviting him for questioning. No. If you tell me the law is the law is the law against Abronye, but the law is not the law against Azoka. The law is the law against Abronye, but the law is not the law against Obi Odidi Atemna Yemano state protocol. No. The law is the law against Abronye, but the law is not the law against other people. No, mudi atem no. The law is the law against bloggers. No, mudi atem no. But the law is not the law against other people. Mudi atem for atem over 8 years. Now here I unu only police service mu. No, only police service mu. Ye di otum for atem over 8 years. Blatant, crass, uncouth insults, plain insult against Ochene. Oma police mother want to go and arrest. Oma who ankoche. Insult against judges, threat against judges. Judge must judge sentence will be a custodian now. Watch your back. What will deal with you? And the police woman who ankoche. But the law is the law against Abronye. You people are joking. Munina, you are joking. Munina, you are joking. Now, mama politicians, more pankosa. Ye de ehu ehu no. Ye nyine wie. Mo na mo ye nante mo na aka. And if you people want to encourage the politicians to destroy Ghana, and I start a police force no. If you police force we beba yeso. Na police force pon ye Ghana down for no. Na ye ordinary people dey ba umbe spray to center frɛ no. Umbe spray to say entatia. Ye nyina will go. Until this is Ghana for you. Richmond, or say, being president is not about you having money or rich ideas or policies. It's not about money. We have the richest president in Africa, but his people are poor. Just see, being president or to MPP for it's about say benya obia or what akumapa. And yet about say why in a wosika. What I say? J. George, I say now that the gates are open. 7-1-2 go fire back to neutralize gate Yamon. Well, almost. The issue is that Mobema you will be papa, obe boy opposition, obe miti president, mama, anyone a Julo Debro, and you say, because in NDC, so they have about 4 or 5 people who are gunning for the positions. 4 or 5 people are gunning. Here are Julo Debra, very firmly in the race. Now, no research be, I mean, almost Julo Debra is more popular in Accra in Eastern region, but he's not popular in the other regions. You see, is popular in all the regions. Eriko Poku is popular in Brong Ahafo, any at the Blue East. And Ashanti, but he's not popular in all the other regions. 80% mama so where Jumaye in his back or where Jumaye on a cheaper because the obedi Nadian will also show whether obetimi at what president mama because yeah, and next and a post because say look, nobody said the job was going to be easy, and it's true. A Jumana Yadema president mama time I to man no. Jumaye is obetimi in 4 years. Debbie. Just say mama should deliver. He is not going to be able to deliver everything in 4 years. But the foundation of that building will show, say NDC, we need 2028. It will be because President Muhammad delivered at least the core part of Namemonu he delivered. And it will deliver, and 2028 will be very easy for NDC to win. So deliver 2028 will be very easy for NDC to win. But the MPP for I know more work here. No, I'm for say any almost now what time my president mama failure matter. Yeah, quack or ball, a mamma yet to say Black Stars. They say MPP for I say Black Stars. No, Obia banky on so opponent to Mumbai, Yawania Quackoshe. Sometimes one underdog opponent to my Babavish and him say Black Stars no Beshian into a bed or near crowd, Monquania, or that someone of their coginity. And the MPP should not make the mistake of thinking that President Mama will mess up. No messy up and no you the campaign. Do your homework well. A crime business, I think that's the reason why people decide the moment presidential erased them. 9 years this year, no more mundi any we are. Now for 3 years now can any no money president mama baba face so. And as a candidate in Nkoaa, but you see, that's also going to depend on whether semu to me unity. Because when united mo de anya where mo we presidential race in temo, mo we in temo. And to kwa bi e beba wo MPP mo no man hwe until you have to start doing the right thing. And it's any about me and I'm in the back so start talking to people because baby I kono and yet baby I can kono and yet and also that's the more reason why na make us say NBC so must also not a man now mom divert attention ko baby mom now and divert attention. Because say the mini abema na no pobo atenkra send me here na all can say wo hwepa niema ekoso a wo hwe niema ekoso kunkuma wuwo yakochi we ya yese serious na ya anso anu ne abema ya big problem that chin ya anso anu ne because they say as we speak now no impatomo de no youth now hono any police for the just a broad daylight oh military for kwa okro say omo ntiase no mo kontokwa yenya omo menye galamsey na no adomin kwanta entokwa si make us say kwanta so almost like a civil war is going on there in OT region oh now no another place gbenyiri and also so obi koto phone or charge the phone oh pa no makunu boku we are this is serious. You are diverting attention from the major security issues and they call unnecessary things. President says or Manini Hamza Moro happy birthday yate and potassium if you say arresting lawless Abronye is a diversionary tactic, just use your platform to insult JDM and CO. Now they yatiti of you Munamoyankola go and insult no dear Munamoyankola. You might over 20 years old say maybe lady I bet you baby say go insult you be over 20 years am I Juma as a journalist. One day one record ben put artist yes even lady akona no crack or cassette ya we am abetche no yeah free view near maybe on my uncle yet do tia no etie ni don't put ear plugs in your ears and far punching teaching show adwene name it program no and set your own questions what you say and as also say we are proud of you say oh kind of create like other people. Well, we are doing our best. Alexander or say Kennedy is the man to handle Ghana and make bold decision about me ade utumu say or you too soft and yeah baby a drone about me on to me yet the SSO to me no on to me yet the SSO to me no Imano Sako say the NDC made Nanado look like or Dracula. Ghanaians voted massively for them to fix it and then so yo it's more kasamon fixing amunje because the amount Nanado no say and yet no cre Abrante no na some more day eba no Richmond say my kind of messages or say my kind of messages or say okay mama mbedi atem dem who skip and go anya baby edi atem on the baby fakra na who make contributions at asum Facebook is if you want to do it then why are you speaking as if it's a bad thing Abronye is being held accountable obi anka say a bad thing me say morally no you achiwe so enche ba akofo na nka say ono kwa ye bone when ebinu ma ye bi awan ka hwe ancho mo what you say Peter Amevo say God bless you Peter Assam possible the greetings so if John Mahama fails there shall be no political supremacy in Ghana again. Okay, well, there shouldn't even be political supremacy. Politics should be politics a blanco for. It shouldn't be supreme. The supremacy should be the people. Supremacy must be the people's supremacy. Zygma say, okay, Zygma also, if you are insulting, I won't read it. Nanama also I say, Dr. Abronye Champo is the bold unifier. Onumum, and I was almost here no to Abamano. Now, anyway, the Omunia will be about divided party. Kofi was it Ghana presidency has been turned into lottery? Man, try my quay. It will be about say try me and see how. Sticking to force Almighty God has revealed to me that only Agyapong can resurrect Ghana's economy and bring back MPP to power again. Also Philadelphia, no they back. Now Shadmos or say some people want to eat with their two hands, can all the way into on their can and on also a better manner. I could say Jenny I have to listen to you. I've listened to you over 70 years, and I can't remember you saying or talking against anyone, but I remember you have been at the receiving end of brutalities. And then my winning case no cry. I always want to emphasize that I took NHIS to court and won the case. Into Obia and the Obiate. Mohammed Abdulaziz Eje Mohammed. Also read my message, but Mohammed me who message in time repeat the message. Let me read him out. Second question, listen to some of these people on more platform or may use language more. I'll just escape them. Florence and Martin or Vim Lady, Vim Lady stop being selective is Abronye above the law. No, Abronye is not above the law. Now branch and also court can say and also is not above the law. That's what we are saying. Obi anya above the law, even the CJ crowns the law and I know. Obi anya above the law, but if you apply the law to A, apply the law to B. If you apply the law to Dede, apply the law to Koko. Simple. The law must be seen to be done. Justice must be seen to be done. Because just I would say what is happening in Sampa, Yakum Nipa ho, police officers 4, and Yagani or Modam El Hono, Menuni Sampa, police officers for IGPC and the onye hu ye ntino. We are still waiting for the IGP to respond to it. But I say if you are doing a good job, keep it up. Yeah, that's it. Mami Araba, also Madam Way, who else have said anything close to what Abronye said? Oh, Mpacho, Madam. I was once here now. I have for cry do matem. Na me cry me tia kay de mase. Oh mami, was it no cry. Na I have for one who the abey, Madam. Oh, IGP no be anya that, but I am for kase cry do matem, but don't close. Frederick any what is it, please? And when are you coming back? But your Frederick Busamikunu. Why? Kwadwo Safo na say Ken, we trust ono an ye beto e dia ma no ba omiane na ade de omo forget it. Richard say good evening baby. Richard, good evening to you too. Atioku say nature stands with Ken. The spirit of Ghana stands with Ken. Obi en one mo beti me change Ken the destiny. So no obedi president. Sam Nicholas or see if they like it or not, arrest all of us. So we will speak our minds. Simon Ganja or see the good evening. We are waiting for MPP to come to power again. Well, I know it doesn't depend on you. It depends on 17.5 million Ghanaians. It remember 17.5 million Ghanaians. You have to convince all of them. Intimate now them no one say. Richard Eliason or say Abronye said IGP is corrupt. Well, and prove it by evidence. And you know, and I make say no. A political talk. A political talk. Because Abronye for evidence, but I want to be for evidence. Sometimes when people are doing politics, watch a you can see when people are talking without evidence. You can't have run your evidence, don't to me, but a political talk. What I say, Say the Abimukoka and maybe obviously Dr. Koko attend the citric acid, you know, meanwhile, citric acid, well, lack of knowledge. Say, Simon, my kind of message, you know, Eliason, a Jason, so if you, I'll say Abronye is fighting for Bono region minister, are you? And you don't want action on just a Bruno minister and baby na Belfast or say Mahama has nothing for Ghana. You can set Obia free, but Abronye the old channel. Kwaku Edu Pako was say if I wish you the best pa Eduma Oye Amamada Ghana. Linda don't say were you not in Ghana when 8 people were killed in an election in Techimai? Yes. Now 8 people were killed. Mahama de Kokumomo and I say Kufa ne Kokumomo. And no, IGP, Frank, or say, no Ken, no redemption. Into Ken in the bit me, am I? Benjamin, or say, I love your program if you are Benjamin Adasi. You don't chew and say, I love this show, pa. Dr. Reynolds, to those who insult are outside the jurisdiction. What are the laws to get them arrested? Can you educate me? Oh, Dr. Ren, yes. Outside the jurisdiction, because if he said, Kenofoya is outside the jurisdiction. And to special prosecutor to me, my Interpol is a person of interest. And to the fact of being outside the jurisdiction, it doesn't mean that he cannot be arrested. You can give the person to Interpol, the person can be brought. A reality is also one jurisdiction. Until you're joining you and you're joining Interpol, you're joining international institutions, so that if people commit offense in other or maybe more, they cannot run away to other regions. Unless that there are specific countries are, for instance, some of the UN, treaties, they are not signatories to it. For instance, Qatar, almost non-extradition treaty with some countries, they are almost signed. And to be Janeko, I want to make a fan. But in some countries, most countries, Interpol can bring them into Dr. Ren and Obi Kunukwa about to miss you, no. And also, he address the person will be served. There's a process to it. And then there nobody can hide. Abdul Nasser, Ahmed, I say I'm watching you from Dubai. Kwame next Ken all the way. Also, know they Ken and auto. The man, nothing can change his mind. When Belfast, I say him, don't mind them. Pa moon preaching truth now. Of course, to preaching. Kofi Adu say instead of you guys to listen to wisdom, you are here insulting her. Kofi Adu and how mommy we insulting me. So I will just skip because it doesn't affect my salary. It doesn't affect. What I no 20 something that you have endured for 20 years. Duguyani or say why should IGP not arrest Azoka but skip Azoka and arrest Abronye? Hey, IGP. Oh, somebody po say don't stop doing what you are doing and go and do your qualities. You are okay. I could say Jenim sister, the current administration is the beneficiary of the insult. Internet so be so fine so maybe so they more and then your more George entry say you are very educated if you are boss thank you still that is you become home. Solomon Mbasi MPP have bananas and apples to convince monkeys instead of using the bananas to they say they will use apples. Majority of Ghanaians say that Ken and Omope most of them use Kena Elizabeth Asana this is Mama Ness of Tema old Adom FM music power. Oh yeah, was some lawyer if will be Mr. Lutu Auntie Elizabeth Asana no Pacho. Good evening, Mama. Good evening, Pastor. Here dear. George entry my camp. Farouk Osman say Vim, good evening, Michelle from SS. Good evening, Farouk. Alomash Boga. So nobody says you shouldn't speak your mind, though. No moment diatem. And only idea Abronye yeah. What cross a line. Steve Kwajo Safo say I'm advising my senior brother to resign from Ghana Police Service because IGP Adumano protect your life. Omar Abbas, so Steve, please tell MPP supporters that hypocrisy in yet. Ghanaians are witnessing and enjoying the good government. MPP never and good government under Mahama. The MPP they never again. That's what he wants to say. Ken Foley say, okay, Foley, you are insulting. So skip. You can do that in your house. Say Antitiwa, that's your business. Simon Konja also Ken all the way. Ken all the way. Mami Araba say Captain Smart was arrested. Bobby Amsa was arrested. Ohinebo Ama was arrested. You Robert Kopisa Akodi say Ken is not the right person for Ghana, but Umiamum and the right person for Ghana. Peter Kodum was if you I like your program. No Ken, no vote. Yeah, and Sam Nicholas was if you we dare your back. If you are still Abronye, is still Abronye. Keep back to Abronye nya munka sa Abronye nya. Me say oko overboard. Obi papa, IGP no so obi papa o. Obi kunu. So to me am I corrupt? And IGP obi a sebi oni nyansa. Obi a sebi I mean word ni bi wa me crowd who dey second crowd to me I cannot repeat. Politics nya careful o. So obi here na no America na say nya. Enen so nya. All I'm saying is that China na me what problem. But nobody is saying Abronye language no use on IGP, right? No, IGP. Oh, me papa. So, enye. Now to me say to me to say IGP kwa. Say, hey, ade. Nanti at least age na what no bedru hobby. Missing na no me why no be beka say that lumba be wuti so otwen because wakwa ko bo jantran. I condemn it la chale. One way now age na IGP that lumba dun kwa. Wan do ho. Yen kasa sa o. Hwe. Yes so many yen say akatifo tiatia. Edi no ayenye with society na o made. Abrofo no kra so mu ni amamre. Niam bi wa they don't do. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you see them you yetio. Paul men say freedom or see Rotterdam no see if you keep the fire burning pa assembly no kra no an wakan. Kredo assess him they trust me and mark my word today Ken and ebe winnie obe cross beyond the mark na ehia say or cross no kra. Facebook is look at the things Abronye said about Mahama himself. I don't even like Duncan Williams, but see how he spoke about him yet. But before Abronye better Duncan Williams, I already then I know Abronye be so America so can be for Duncan Williams did attempt the back yari cry challenge. Yo, adi o man enyo. Baby ejo o man kono enye ye na ye maame mu nyina tete ye free fie ko JSS ni ade nyina ye tuyefo ne ma bi wa we don't do. But you see and I say obi kan na no manka. Into obi kan ne na akokape na ye say hypocrisy. Yen ma o man your values ni a principle because see Ghana can go by your values and principles ni be hold Ghana. Ye ko ba bia ye busa se wo ye Ghana ni. Na America for try salute. UK for try salute because they know the Ghana for there's a special kind of values that we have. We never change those values. We don't compromise on those values. And politics should not be the yardstick. Trini Jonas many idea start here. Me ba okay FM despite media for. The first time I make Trini Jonas I said, "Oh, di matem." And Kropoya and mo defendi, mo supporting mo di matem. Oh no, Trini Jonas to me that who is this woman? Can you imagine? Who am I? Me I be cry. Me ni akuma kura no. Me ni akura kuma no. And so that is how it started. Sa Twini Jonas na call America ni wo sa na ne Abronye so ai na Abronye to me use language say ma IGP Abra wo papa ne IGP a sebe ne ho atete kranka wo betwa ne salute ade on manye ba me am against say wo beche no because now no IGP no bi ba ye ne man no ye born powder e ne kotena AU village man vice president accommodation ban security. Until that, on what moral, me can't say legal. On what moral grounds are you arresting Abronye? Obi baye ma born a powder. Until on what moral grounds are you arresting Abronye? Yenhwe bibi yo Ghana. Yenhwe bibi ye pa. What you say? Yo. I say Abranche we say yembusa IGP say what message NPP say what message do they have for Ghana for in 2028? What message do they have for I say when you criticize Abronye, remember ni nua ba no wa America. Maka chisa ha de yembo ni because obi odi attempt there. Ye yembe back to ye adwuma we ache. Richmond also bim lady. We are in the same country. His Excellency the president today called Nanado any MPP thieves during the campaign. We all heard them. Well, I know they are political talk. President Mahama was not insulting anyone. A political talk. What I said, don't make an issue out of it. Kwadwo Safosi anka cha IGP so ochena sampa onko and I may say maybe I'll have to come and apologize to Dampare. Maybe I have to come and apologize to Dampare because Dampare anka wadru sampa. For all police officers have been gunned down, I may have to come and apologize to Dampare. Because IGP, the way and yeah support it. You condemn Dampare adani police service photo shop. They be adani photo and we condemned him. But the uye, you're careful. The uye, you're very, very careful. You're careful, pa. I was a see and say, and I can see and check because the issues, no, but one more minor question. Was it? You're trying politicians now, no more focusing on it. Now the person who focusing on it and the IGP, I catch and say, the idea here, as an idea fatter. Men sell legacy. Cause you why you do my check. Who any monyam? Obia supported me. I supported you from day one. Oba ye changes how you started on my regions. Command me here, Juma. District command me here, Juma. Me salute to my. But I had the IGP. Oh yeah, man, I disappointed. You focus on Boko. You focus on Sola. You focus on a Sampa. You focus on the people, the insecurity, you know. Immigration officer case here or court ya kan. Police for the prosecuting under the Attorney General Department. Police for investigation go see the woman solid work. But we need to prevent the killing before the cases in the court. IGP hold yesterday patrol. Udina wajenu for said dinis we believe in your competence. But my sense form. Uma Abbas sister here Uma Abbas no hear message here. Better may school too. Or say if you put Baomia and Canada Agyapong in the Zongo community, full only for or say Baomia will still lose. We the NDC are waiting for him in 2028 because you're about 20 Mama, Mammy Araba say Captain Smart, yeah, Chuomo, Bobia, yeah, Chuomo, Oliver Munina, yeah, Chuomo, inti Obiaso is not above the law, okay. But Omo yeah, Chuomo because Omo did atemana. Were they arrested because they insulted or they were because of other things? I could say, Janice, I don't like the actions of Abronye, but arresting him literally is selective justice. This is my position. Say, Ade Abronye and Obiakas or Adepa or Boa, then you no crown of but Chena no, resources no, we can use it for sample. Resources, you bet me you sue Boko. Boko be charging the phone Kakani Kuno. Charging the phone Kakani Kuno. Ah? Next week Wednesday another full vim we have some expose on Monday, some solid expose on Monday and Monday no do one man album say yes this is Jasu your friend Vim lady if you have a production team no Mr. Johansson DOP edibedi akon ansa any team members in solid work and ade bi omugu so a omo eye edi amaya nti anamase ye mamu nyina so mu ene ehwe